Hello there guys, it's Matt here again, and welcome back for another action figure review. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the DC Direct Batman Arkham City Series 2 Hush. So here's the figure in front of you, looking really awesome. Now this figure is an amazing figure. I do really like this figure. I think it's one of the best DC Direct figures out there. The articulation is really good, the sculpt work is really good. It's really an awesome figure. So let's go over. I did purchase this figure from eBay for about £11 I think, brand new, and it's really good. So I will put a link in the description for you can purchase this from Order 66, but I did not get it from there obviously, but I will put a link. There is a link down below in the description if you want to check it out. So let's go over the accessories that Hush does come with. He does come with two pistols, as you can see in his hands, looking very nice. Hush does not come with a base actually, which is kind of strange because a lot of the other Arkham City figures you do get a base with every figure, but with Hush you don't. He doesn't even have any peg holes in his feet, which is kind of weird. But there's that. I think probably because you don't get stabbed, because he does have big boots and he is quite easy to stand up. So there's no problem there because he's easy to stand up. And he does come with two pistols, as I said, and as you can see, he does hold them very nicely. So as you can see there, he does have a trigger finger, so you can just about see that there. That looks very nice. And you can see he holds them very nicely. So let's take a closer look at one of the guns, and the guns do slide in and out of his hands very nicely. And I do have to say one bad thing about these guns, that the trigger of mine has actually broken off. As you can see, it should be there. I don't know if you can see that, but mine has actually broken off because it keeps catching the finger of Hush, and it keeps knocking it, and now it's broken off. But on this one you can still see that the trigger's there, but that's kind of annoying. It's just broken off. But yeah, alright, let's get a closer look at the gun. So as you can see, it's pretty nicely detailed, nice paint work, nice sculpt work on it, nice black wash. So you can see that's pretty nicely detailed on that, and you do get two of them obviously, and they fit into his hand really nicely, as you can see, as I said. And he does also have two holsters on his left thigh and his right thigh, so they fit in there really nicely. And it is pretty hard to get in because his cape is in the way, or his coat is in the way, and it makes it kind of difficult to get in. I'll just show you right now. It's kind of tricky, bear with me a minute. Come on, there we go. So there we go, you can see the gun is in there very nicely, and it does fit in there nicely, and it doesn't feel like it's going to fall out or anything. It's in there quite nice and snug, so that's pretty good. He only comes with his two guns obviously, and they're pretty nice accessories. So let's get a close look at Hush himself. So this is actually a really nice head sculpt. I do like this head sculpt, as I do like the whole character of Hush in the whole game. It's one of my favourite villains actually. So here's the head sculpt, very nicely painted, I like this head sculpt a lot. As you can see, the whole bandages through the side there, looking very nice sculpt work throughout the face. As you can see, the eyes, the mouth is very nicely painted, and he has sort of a grinning look to him, like an evil smirk kind of look to him, and that looks very nice. Down here on his chest you can see the H for Hush, and he has like a buckle up the top here, his belt, very nice. And this looks like a bulletproof vest because like you see like little chips of like where he's been through like battle and stuff like that. That looks very nicely detailed. Down here you can see his two straps, which are connected to his holsters, as you can see along there. He does have very nice detail throughout his pants. You can see nice creasing, loads of creases on there, so that makes it look very nice. Further down here you can see he's got some nice armor plating on his legs and connected to his boots, so you can see that very nicely there. Really nice sculpt work across the whole boots. These actually feel really nice as well. This figure is kind of heavy, a bit more bulky than the others, has a bit of weight to it, so that makes it pretty nice. I actually really like that. That's what pretty makes it easier to stand up, and is very nice. On the back there you can see the straps there, and that looks very nice detail work. And the coat, to show you the coat now, this is probably my favourite part of the actual figure because it is very nice sculpt work. As you can see, the coat is sort of flowing in one direction, like with Batman's cape. It's like blowing towards this way, and I think it's very nicely sculpted. And on the actual coat you can actually see like splatters of mud where he's been running through the puddles and stuff like that, so you can see little flickers of mud, sorry. And on the back there you can see a like little strap there. All creases across the coat, looks very nice. You can see his sleeves there, little things. He does have little knuckle dusters on the side there, so you can see that. And he does have that on the other hand as well. Very nice detailing throughout the whole sculpt. You can see his collar goes around the side there, his collar. Very nicely detailed all over the figure. I really like the coat, it's very nice. Very nicely detailed and sculpted all over. So I think that the whole design of Hush is very nice actually. I really like the paint job, the sculpt work is very nice. It is definitely my favourite figure. And yeah, so let's go over the articulation of Hush now, and I think he has great articulation. He has great, yeah. So let's go over it. So his head is on a ball joint, I think anyway, or a swivel, because it moves up a tiny bit, and then moves down a tiny bit. So there's not much motion there, but it can spin 360 degrees right around quite easily. His shoulder is on a ball joint, moves up, down, spins around, and all that stuff. He has single jointed elbows, so it moves in and out. The wrist, he has a swivel, so it swivels round. He has no articulation in the waist or the abdomen or the hip, so it doesn't have any there. At the waist, he has a swivel, so his leg goes in and out, and that's it. At the knee, he has like a ratchet sort of thing that goes in and out, and it also swivels up the top of the boot. Sort of swivel there. He has no ankle articulation, so he can't really move his feet, it's just the boot there. And also at the top of the buckle here, it has a swivel as well, or under the buckle here, sorry, there's a swivel there as well. So the articulation on Hush is pretty decent actually. Not the best because it's DC Direct, so you can't really expect much, but it's still pretty decent. And it's pretty, you can get him in some really nice poses. And yeah, so he is a really cool figure. I would really love him. So yeah, so overall I'll give this figure a 5 out of 5 because there's nothing wrong with him whatsoever. I can't find any problems with him. There are no like scuff marks, dents, or any damage. Not even like a little splatter of like spillage of paint or anything. I really like this figure. It is a really awesome figure, as I keep saying, but I just do love this figure. So anyway, I think that pretty much does it for this review, and I'll definitely recommend picking this guy up if you haven't already. And if you're a big Batman fan or a Hush fan, and then I'll recommend picking this guy up. So yeah, so anyway, I think that pretty much does it for this review, and thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and check you out later.